yes, yes. It a go jet pass. It a go jet. Yes, yes, yes. It a go jet pass.
Hold on, me never afraid when me walk this route. Pistol pa me waist and me khaki suit. Bun Babylon inna the stars me shoot. Me do song for the thugs so them want dispute. Them a say fi ban dispute.
After those two major dances in New York, one-on-one, Lynx and Bass Odyssey, you guys moved on to arguably the biggest dance ever in New York, which was War 2000.
Right.
Bass Odyssey, Black Cat, Fire Lynx, Matterhorn, Amazura nightclub, sold out, ramped. Bunk the Killer was the host, as a matter of fact. After that dance and you guys playing together and going on that win streak where you beat Lynx, you beat Bass Odyssey, you won War 2000, what was it like at that point in time for Matterhorn Movements as a whole, as a team?
Just like it, you know what? I'm a very humble person, like, you know what I'm saying. But you know, people just, they give you too much big ups.
I realized that because you guys actually went to Jamaica. You played a bunch of one-on-one dances at that point in time, and your history is not documented that people knew that you actually went to Jamaica and actually played these dates with Matterhorn. What were some of the sounds that you went to Jamaica and you played one-on-one in Jamaica and killed?
I know we definitely played against, like, Amplex. We beat up on Amplex, Top Secret, in Old Harbor. I can't remember some of the sounds names. You know, that's the funny thing. But it was a lot of them. We even went to Trinidad, and it was a dance in Trinidad, and there were like about so many sounds on it, like about 7 sounds or something like that. And one of them tried to challenge us, and we wiped them off. It was like a tune for tune thing.
Okay.
And we just basically killed all of them. Like, every sound came up with a different MC, you know, and one by one we just wiped them off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at this point in time, Matterhorn Movements, damn near the biggest sound in the world. You're doing your thing, and then it drops off.
Right.
You go on a hiatus. Matterhorn starts MCing, DJing. As a matter of fact, DJing.
Yeah.
What happened at that point in time? Was it a disconnect between you and him, or did you decide that you wanted to step away from the sound system thing at that point in time?
No, so at that point, I think what happened was he didn't have his visa, so he wasn't able to come to America. So, you know, I'm not gonna go live in Jamaica.
Okay.
So I'm here, and what happened was I ended up playing Mighty Crown for like 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was playing Mighty Crown, like, I didn't play Mighty Crown in America. It would just be like everywhere around the world, like a tour.
What, okay, stop for a minute.
Yeah.
Johnny Killer, the selector, you started playing Mighty Crown. Were you contacted by Sammy and Simon and they asked you to play Mighty Crown solo as a selector, or were you actually working with one of them as an MC and you're doing events?
Basically what it was, I was just, you know, I'm real cool with them. Sammy's like my brother, and I have a U.S. passport, and I can juggle.
Okay.
That's basically what it is. I'm qualified for the job, to travel and juggle. So you actually playing dates solo as Mighty Crown? Not solo, but you know.
Okay.
With either Sammy T or Simon.
Okay.
So basically I would do half a leg of tour with Simon, do the other leg with Sammy.
How did that come about, that relationship with you and Mighty Crown?
Me and Sammy liked to smoke weed at that time. So we were like Cheech and Chong. That was it.
Okay.
So, you know, everywhere we would go, we'd smoke weed together and talk and whatever. So basically that's how our relationship is.
Brite Lite Promotions, we keep it thorough, we keep it 100. At that point in time when you started playing Mighty Crown, what was your relationship with Matterhorn at that point in time?
I don't know. I would talk to him every now and then.
Okay.
But you gotta understand, he's like my older brother. You know, you have family members. You might, you know.
Did he have a problem with you playing Mighty Crown?
No, I asked him. I called him before anything. because I'm a very loyal person at that. But I'm just sitting in New York at the same time, and whatever. So
He couldn't travel.
Right. So
Okay.
I'm like, yo, what's good? Chin called me and da da da. So he was like, yo, do your thing, man. Do your thing.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you just mentioned Chin.
Yeah.
So Chin was instrumental in you moving over from Matterhorn to Mighty Crown?
Yeah.
Okay. Chin being one of the bigger promoters in the New York sound system scene, I would look at that as him recognizing your talents.
Mm-hmm.
It's well documented he was working with Mighty Crown, so
Right.
I guess he figured you would be a good fit with Mighty Crown. Okay.
Yeah.
You said you played Mighty Crown for 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Maybe about a year and a half.
Okay.
I'm stretching it. Yeah.
When did you go back to Matterhorn movements? I know you took a break. When did you actually decide, okay, I'm going to go back with Matterhorn. We're going to make this happen?
You see, throughout the whole time when I was with Mighty Crown, there was one dance. One dance. It was real weird. It was they had a dance in England. This time I'm playing Mighty Crown, but it was a tag team dance. I have the CD. It was Mighty Crown and Matterhorn versus Love Injection and David Rodigan. So basically, I'm playing both my sounds, and it was great.
Okay, wait,
That was the
hold
greatest
that.
experience.
This is history again.
Yeah.
You're playing in UK against
Yeah.
Rodigan Love Injection.
Yeah.
You were playing with Mighty Crown,
Crown.
but you also worked at Matterhorn. So
Yeah.
did you actually select for both sounds on that night?
Yeah, I mean, we had a game plan. We were all together during that time. So
Okay.
we just game planned it up, what we're gonna do, and
What happened that night on that? Did you guys win that clash?
Oh,
Did you lose?
it was terrible because you're talking about Mighty Crown and Matterhorn here.
Okay.
Like, so David Rodigan Love Injection, nah, it was like kind of wiped them out.
You went to UK.
Yeah.
You played Mighty Crown, Matterhorn,
Mm-hmm.
and you dealt with Rodigan and Love Injection away.
Yeah.
History again. When again, I'm trying. The timeline is real fuzzy.
We're moving up the timeline still.
Yeah.
Because this is we're in the time where you're talking about where he wasn't around and I was venturing off.
Okay.
Right? So that was like one of the times. So basically, we're talking about what led me back. So that was like kind of one of the dances that kind of like made me say, it was just a weird thing being around Tony and I'm playing Mighty Crown. It was just
There was a string of world clashes that Matterhorn won back to back. I believe it was maybe New York, England.
we never won New York.
All right, so it was England, Jamaica,
And at one of them
Antigua,
places, yeah,
something like that.
I never went to the Antigua.
Okay, but the other ones you were involved with.
Yeah.
What is actually asking you when you and Tony team up together? What would you say is your win percentage? Is it 80%, 90%? I don't remember you guys losing a lot of clashes together.
Yeah. The winning percentage got to be like at least 75 because it was a lot of dance. I can't say that we won every dance. It'd be impossible. There's a lot of dances that we had to take the L and just walk away, but it was about 75, 78% of the dances we won. He has a lot of trophies in his house, and I have like about 8.
Okay. Moving into
I just got
2000.
one the other day. Yes.
Moving into 2015, you guys reestablished a connection earlier this year, Jamaica,
Yeah.
the biggest weekend,
Yeah.
Dream Weekend, ATI.
Right.
You guys played against Jugglers. What was that experience like going back to Jamaica, playing with Tony again, clashing, and these ATI with Dream Weekends, it's not hardcore clashes, but it's still really competitive.
Yeah.
What was that experience like this year, going up against Jugglers from Germany?
Yeah, you see, I really want to make sure I made it to that dance because I wasn't there the year before and I told him, I'm like, yo, man, you can't be making this happen to you. You gotta, you know what I mean? Make sure I'm there, bro. Like, yo, tell him buy me a ticket. I'm there. You know what I mean? No prep. I didn't know what he was gonna do or whatever, but he was telling me that he wasn't gonna go. He wasn't gonna deal with it. Whatever. Last minute, I got a ticket and I'm there. But the vibes is like crazy because I didn't even think that place would hold so much people. Like so much people would be there. I didn't think it was gonna be really this big. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was a surprise factor off of that. But yeah, we dealt with them wicked. You know, like that fire under him. You can get away with.
I believe
punch him
last
and
year.
kick him, but you
I believe last year Jugglers really they did their thing in
Yeah.
Jamaica last year that weekend, and people were expecting it again this year, but I guess Tony, he's seen the noise that they were making last year, decided to put a stop to that this year. You guys defeated them at ATR weekend, Dream Weekend this year, and then you decided to take another clash. Clash of the Titans concluded last month. Matterhorn movements, Cosmic movements. Ricky Trooper didn't show up. Had an Antigua sound. I don't
King
remember
Warrior.
the name. King Warrior, and Tech Nine from New York. What was that experience like? Again, knowing you're going into a hardcore clash this time. What was that experience like?
To tell you the truth, I wasn't really worried. I was just thinking about Ricky Trooper, but when he didn't show up, it was just like whatever. Cosmic, big up Cosmic, but I just know that, with Tony Matterhorn, it's either Matterhorn. People in Antigua, they love Addies and they love Kilimanjaro.
Okay.
So there you go. It's either one of those two right there.
All right.
Star quality.
Well, I got a phone call from Antigua the next day, and it basically said, I was basically told that Matterhorn didn't need to select anything at all. Him being the celebrity that he is in Antigua, along with you selecting, that was enough to push you guys through. Did that win give you guys the confidence to say, okay, in 2016 we're gonna start taking clashes? Is that the plan moving forward?
I think so, because Tony calls me every day asking me about a song or sending me a song, and he has a fire under him right now. So I want to tell everybody to be really cautious and beware of, when you're playing with Matterhorn sound.
2016
Definitely.
Matterhorn movements, they ready for war, basically.
Seriously, yeah. I have the confidence. I don't know where it came from. I had a hiatus. You know what I'm saying? I stayed out and I came back, but I came back with this different kind of confidence to clash by myself. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the days when I had Black Steel, I'd war by myself. So I was just like, yo, if I could do it back in the days and win, and I'm looking at who's clashing now, and I'm like, yeah, come on,
Okay, so we're going to talk about the sound clash scene now in a minute, but with that being said, you guys planning on coming back together, you're planning on taking dates. What, you being one half of Matterhorn movements, and Matterhorn being an artist himself, what do you feel is the hurdles in your way now when Matterhorn has public feuds with Bounty Killer or a public feud with another artist? Do you feel like, as a selector on the sound, that's hurdles in your way, or do you feel like you guys could come together and overcome that?
Overcome any situation. Yeah. Just believe in the Almighty and you're good. Yeah.
Once again, you as a selector, you're also doing production. You work closely with Busy Signal, the artist.
Yeah.
How did that relationship come about?
It was just weird. Busy Signal is just my guy for mad long, since he was in New York. So
A lot of people don't know Busy Signal actually used to play.
Yeah, he used to play sound. His
in
name
Connecticut.
I don't even really want to blow him up like it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Hype Up. You know what I'm saying? His name was Hype Up.
Okay, check that Ready Rock interview out on Brite Lite Promotions. I'm saying, because they actually touched on that for a minute. But Busy Signal was a selector, so he's involved with the sound thing. He's entrenched with the sound thing. So you made a relationship with him, but you moved on to actually doing production.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Because me and him talk a lot, and it's like we like the same things, and we talk about music a lot. Yeah, we talk about different music, and Yeah, I can write music, I can, flow and stuff like that, but I'm not an artist. But I basically can give you, basically I'm his vibes.
Okay.
I be around him, and he's doing a song, I give him 2 words, or I'll come up with an idea, and then he'll make a whole song off the idea. It's just basically my vibes, I just love it.
Okay.
It's my virgin, you know what I mean?
Okay, so you establish a relationship with Busy Signal. You have music on iTunes now with Busy Signal?
Yeah, I have a song called Can't Do It-ish. It's doing pretty well.
Okay.
But I got some other stuff coming up. Just
You're
2016.
You're building rhythms.
Yeah.
You sent me some music when I was on the radio, and I'm saying that we actually played on air. So, what's your inspiration to move away from being a selector to start actually building rhythms yourself, distributing rhythms on iTunes, and so forth?
It wasn't actually moving away from selecting. It's like, what happens is sometimes I go in a dance and they play all the music. And then you gotta dig, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like trying to create my own playlist of my own remixes, my own rhythms.
You wanted to have something
I
exclusive.
just wanted to have my own round of music I can play. So basically, I want to build a couple of nice rhythms and a couple of nice stuff that I can just play by myself. No matter what somebody else plays, it's good enough to play in the dance.
Is there somebody that actually taught you how to build rhythms, or is this something that you sat in the crib and you learned on your own?
It's just basically off a vibe. Yeah,
Okay.
No one taught me anything. Even mixing, I learned how to mix on 2 component sets with no mixer. Yeah.
Speaking of mixing,
Yeah.
the speed mixing thing is something that's a hot topic right now. Big up Addie's, big up Soul Supreme, the big clash coming up this week. History Dance, Lo Shaba, known speed mixer. I would say that I seen you doing it years before. Who did you pick up that trait from, or that art of speed mixing from, and what do you actually think it does for a sound in the sound clash arena?
Alright, so back in the days, I used to basically stand up in front of the sound, like I said before, and watch these selectors play, whether it would be DJ Reds from Spectrum or Bertie Kilquick from Hurtwood. These are the 2 guys that I watch all the time. So, but I wouldn't say Bertie Kilquick was fast. He was just crafty. He was very crafty and creative. So they didn't play fast back. No one played fast back in the days. That was my thing, the Black Steel thing. We played fast, 100 tune a minute. That's what our thing was. So basically, I had my records lined up in the box, and it was my whole thing was just to play as much records as I can within my time I'm playing. So I always had that thing in me. I set that up. So basically, what happened was with Tony now, his thing is just hurry up and mix faster.
Speed.
Yeah, speed, faster. And I'm like, wait, the song ain't even playing. That all of a sudden I see a lot of sounds they're doing it too much.
Okay, so
the songs play.
Did you guys have a back and forth about that, where you suggested, oh well, the song should play a little bit longer, and you had to realize in the dance that the quick mix was effectively working?
Basically, what happened, how it started, was beating out someone's tunes. If we're in the clash, it's like, yo, all right, we got this set of tunes, just play them shit and get them confused.
Okay.
That's how the speed mixing thing came about. Just play anything. It don't even have to be the same rhythm. Just play da-da-da-da. That's it. And get them confused. That's the speed mixing thing. But then it came after a while all right, these people know these songs, just play them faster.
Okay.
Right. That's how that came about.
Again, as a selector in the clash, you're working with Tony. This is your guys' game plan going in.
Mm-hmm.
What did that actually start doing to the other sounds that you were clashing against? Did you notice, okay, that's fucking with them?
Yeah, definitely, because they end up playing back songs and stuff like that, and just forgetting about what you played because you played so many songs in that little 10-minute span.
So would you actually take credit for the speed mixing, or would you say, I'm gonna give somebody else that credit?
I don't know who to give it to, but I don't want to take it like that. But I wouldn't know who to give it to, because I basically explained to you who I seen, what I got from them, and basically how I used to do my thing.
Okay, so moving into 2016 now, You guys coming off a couple of wins back on the scene this year, 2015. It's mentally ill movements, Tony Matterhorn movements, actively taking clashes. Could the promoters that link me call you guys and get a date one-on-one with some of these bigger sounds out here?
Sure.
Is that the plan?
Sure, why not? My whole thing was to clash anybody. So that's why I was like, all right, so there's so many sounds in the world, why not give them a try, you know? So, all right, you got me here, and I'm not really doing too much. So I said, why not clash some sounds? I have all the tunes. Like, I basically found so many dub plates in mini disc and CDs, and I compiled them and put them all together. Created these juggling. So I'm like, all right, Tony, let's war. You know what I'm saying? All right, here what? You take on all the big people, and I'll take on the sounds that's worthy to clash Matterhorn sound, but not worthy to clash Tony. If you understand what I mean, they have tunes to clash us, but the selector is not.
Okay, let's get this clear right now. The sound is already established. Matterhorn he's established as a MC.
Right.
You're established as a selector, but you are ready to take on sounds on your own without Tony Matterhorn.
Right.
Promoters, take note again. Moving forward, 2016. Who are some of the sounds that you would say right now on the scene that I wouldn't say that you're ready to clash, but I would say, do you guys recognize is making noise or doing their thing right now?
Cosmic, of course. I'm not saying that because I'm here, but you know.
You a New Yorker, man, so you see it. You get more clashes than the average Clash fan because you're a New Yorker.
Young Hawk.
Young Hawk,
Of course.
okay, big up Jamie.
But you see, all right, let's say Young Hawk. They have other selectors on their sound. So Jamie clashed Matterhorn a lot of times, right? A couple of times, but he lost, whatever. I would clash their other team. Yeah.
Kevin Evil, big up Kevin
Put it
Evil.
like that. So put a clash like that would be interesting.
Okay. Promoters, take note. Moving to 2016. Popular sound system, big name on the scene. Matterhorn movements. They ready to take some dates. Johnny Killer,
Loud.
the selector, MC, Matterhorn movements. If people want to link you on Facebook, Instagram, where can they link you at?
You can just type in Johnny Killer, search Johnny Killer on Facebook. You can, I'm JKFM's World on Instagram. You know, you could email me at johnnykill@gmail.com and keep it simple. And Facebook, Johnny Killer. Twitter, Johnny Killer.
Music on iTunes.
Yeah, music on iTunes. And make sure you follow me on SoundCloud. You know, SoundCloud is my thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
As far as the artists, Busy Signal.
Busy Signal, yeah. Matterhorn.
I know you as an official link for Busy Signal.
Right.
Can people actually link you for Busy Signal?
Yeah, they
Dub
can,
plates,
but it's
music?
annoying. But you could if you want. It's real annoying. You could if you want. My problem is that a lot of sounds they would link me and they would say, yo, I want Busy, and then I'd like tell them the price, and then they'd call me back and say, yo, can you listen to this song for me? And I'd be like, yo, why'd you do this to yourself? You should have just linked me first, like you did. Then you try to go for the deal, and your links stink.
We
I'm the real link.
we in Cosmic Studio right now.
Yo.
I remember what was earlier this year? Somebody got exposed over some Busy Signals.
Yeah, listen, I think I was the one who was even behind the video camera recording Busy, saying that.
So don't get jerked. Know what I'm saying? Like don't get jerked. Link
Listen,
Johnny
I'm the real
Killer.
link.
Link Johnny Killer.
No, you can link Busy Signal. You can find Busy and link him, but you know it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, but if you can't link Busy, link
Yeah.
Johnny Killer and get them official dub plates, man.
Yeah.
Don't end up like what's the sound name, man? Chaps, who homeboy with the big fake jewelry on.
I ain't gonna
stuff.
lie, I was listening to a dance the other day. And
Big
I
up
heard-
Chaps though.
And I heard, I don't even business to call out anybody's name. I think that sound from the Virgin Islands, King Animosity. They were playing a lot of fake Busy Signal too.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, exclusive. Brite Lite Promotions.
Yeah, sorry.
Drop the phone.
I'm sorry, but you know, it's my DJ. I don't like that, you know. But
Brite Lite Promotions, Johnny Killer, one half of Matterhorn Movements.
You know what it is already. Yo, listen, like I said, follow me on SoundCloud, JKFM's World on Instagram. Search for me on Facebook. You know what I mean? I'm here, ready to kill sound 2016. Murder.
Stop playing them fake busy signals, man.
Stadium Rockers, big up the whole team. Dev Cutter, you know what I mean? Problem Sean, anywhere you at. Junja in the building, you know what I mean?
Sparkplug Studio.
Zimmy.
Brite Lite Promotions.
Madden, big up yourself. You don't know I'm a general. Kaboom!
TGM Radio every Monday, 4 to 7. Check that out, King Lion Caribbean Showcase. Once again, it was a pleasure. One half of Tony Matterhorn Movements. Matterhorn Movements, I should say, Mentally Ill Movements. Johnny Killer. I appreciate the love. Appreciate you taking the time out.
No doubt.
Appreciate the juggling.
Yeah, listen, I didn't even know there was a microphone there. But, you know, next time, hey, listen, hey, yo, some boy, hey, yo, listen, yo, hey.
Promoters, link up. Promoters, let's get this popping. 2016.
They acting like I don't got a voice, you know. That's true. Listen, what happens is I'm a good selector, so nobody didn't really want to hear me talk after a while. It's like, yo, every good MC,
they just want to hear you
every
chop.
good MC wants to MC for me. You know what I'm saying? But back in the days, if you remember Black Steel, I used to talk and play by myself, clash and do all that by myself, so it didn't matter. Yeah, real selector there. Yo, link up. Bye.
New York history. Once again, Brite Lite Promotions, Joe C. Rock Madden. Peace.
You.
Around, you got them spinning around, have them sound backs upside down. We show no love for each other. Yes, we got them spinning around, have them sound backs upside down. Turn them on the road and sing what he see, you know. Most times you got to protect we. They don't know. Matterhorn, you let them know. Matterhorn, they don't know. Oh my Lord, Matterhorn, you wicked local and abroad. Some boy you figure face it tall. It's a very steep road and so many rivers to cross. Oh my Lord, Matterhorn, you kill some local and abroad. Some boy you figure face it tall. It's a very steep road and so many rivers to cross. Matterhorn, do the Matterhorn, just blaze it on them, rich spice and jumping. Da 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 da, yeah. Oh gosh, bless. Da 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 da. Some boy that show wine a teeth, your little champagne can. Now if you want a better future, come and help with Rastafari well. Matterhorn them da da. Yo, that show wine a teeth, your little fake file can. They know that we were now. If you want a better future, come and help with Rastafari well. Jump off a prison, some shake off we and after back turn them say, oh, we food them opinion. What's the problem? What is the matter? What is the plan? We only come here so na 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 yeah.
Rub it up style.
Watch those places you walk and mind the way you talk. Watch out for the vampires who will sneak up in the da 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 da. Yeah. Matterhorn, everyone out there, yes. Da 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 da, yeah. All right, Matterhorn, tell us something. Oh, tell us something for me, like. Hey, watch those places you're walking, mind the way you talk. Watch out for the vampires who will sneak up in the Watch out for the tip and sound so clear, say that that's man. I should feel the crack and the rock to come and shove the youths that are done run red. What a lot of you another one dead. I run it run and red. What's your blow? That's all I run red. What a lot of you pop them dead. Coming. Running.
Matterhorn, I go hang them. Don't care how send them. No matter what they try.
Tony Matterhorn, where's that? And this is sweet sense, you know. Let them know. No. Bonito. So what? Finally the herbs come around. Who's trying to kill a bigger person? Na, yeah. Yeah. Na. Them get you where they got me on a power corner. You keep a corner, you make us smarter. Matterhorn them no. I'm starting that you need it. Matterhorn I say. Good over evil, we tell them say your life over dead. Sound of right, them know say that has God in flesh. Matterhorn, some little sound boy you feel left. Don't play it out the whole of them. Matterhorn swear that he will never switch. He swear, keep on killing them like this. He swear that he will never switch. Listen, haven't I told you, Jah gon' bless us and to make us strong. I'm a some boy dead from them disrespect. Yeah. You know something? Let's tell them a blood clot this. What a big friend here? Matterhorn again. Son boy, you're still taking what's not yours. Yeah. Greedy though you got more. Switching on me now, snitching on me now. That's why Matterhorn pop up. I know your motherfucking skull more. Yo, no you wanna win the sound class. So Matterhorn put your hand on the ground flat. Thought you were my friend, now you're my enemy. Matterhorn make your fucking life and you shouldn't test me. Matterhorn kill your trumpet sound. You ugly fucking clown. Don't say no, Matterhon come like that town. I've been so weak up on it, will up the sound.
Yeah, some boy I buy them woman everything in the world and now buy a thing for them mother. And the artist part I tell them I go, you understand? Everybody will have your mama right now, yo Johnny Killer squeeze. Matterhorn, where would you be? Johnny Killer, where would you be? Tell the people, where would you be without your mama? Mommy Matterhorn, love you, there's nothing he puts above you. No house, no girl, no car. You stand firm, and I'm life, no budget. Come from him bound, and you want him apart. Mommy, I'm princess, and I'm done. Leading I'm life in girl, I feel understand. And a special dedication to the big woman. No from it up your mama, follow Matterhorn. Everyone a bust a blank for your mama. Lighter for your mama. You're proud of your mama. Sing loud for your mama now. I make him know you're happy. She bring you corner. So from the heart, help him sing this one. Everybody please follow Matterhorn. I'm here to say Johnny Killer big up myself. So I'm like a foul violate, get annihilate, you understand? Mentally ill, me no insane. Ha! Yeah, Matterhorn. Tell somebody could jump and sound don't violate. How them a get annihilate right now again. Matterhorn say, the mentally ill one day, yeah, boy. Me saying big 45 don't leave an inch. So when his sound violate, him gon' murder them. Now she got some big bad dogs and him sound is soft. And his sound violate, we gonna kill them off. Oh, boy man, you get a kick in your face. Lord, don't have no money, so you.
We sing ta-na-na-na, gunshot and fling ta-na-na-na. Oh, my turn. Oh yes, a murder soon, boy. Yeah. We talk about souls, we talk about doors. Matterhorn a murder soon, boy, forevermore. Matterhorn to the world, rise every guns, believe it when he plays.
Tony Matterhorn a bad man sound. And the dump and taste I go get gunned down. Yes.
Hey. Yeah. Oh. Ooh, now that Matterhorn killing sound. And we are gonna burn up some sound tonight.
Motherfucking nigga, you know it's like World War III. This is how it's gonna be. They should all know me. Warlord wanna be. Hey yo, you know. 1, 2, 3. Motherfucking nigga should know. Well, cause Matterhorn gonna rise like the tide. A boy ma run and hide. Go push me and scale through him window. A poor head just divide. But I could have made the yellow get up in you. Me come alongside this land side. When I could die, me gun them so pissed. Matterhorn never miss. It won't be like World War III. War on the pit, motherfucking nigga should know. Hey yo, you know, Tony mentally hill. Hey yo, you know we kill me chill. Well, I water from the bar. A son boy in my pride. When the selector a die, the boss man is a guy. Me ought not tell no lie. Me keep no tell no spy. Say don't you ask me why. The limit is the sky. Bye. Matterhorn don't like no guy. Like girl them out is shy. Funny guys in die. Look at me, you know it's me. I'm the dictionary. I gave them the Bible and I gave them the dictionary. Them in the leader never heard about the encyclopedia. Them in the leader never heard about the bad man encyclopedia. Tell them if I want Matterhorn and the leader. Hey yo, you know me into about to hand no war. Hey yo, you know Matterhorn and 9 million. Brooklyn is like Ocean Rounds in war. Tell me about your book war, I write the book war. Tonight I want that them should not look war. I just saw my Lord, what a brilliant bar, Lord. Hey, you lied. I never lied. Hey, you tried. Matterhorn, we no see no sound, but we fear. Kill out and the deer, full authority out here. Who not just that man. Hey, to a birthday gift, it's not something that I buy with a gift. Hey, yo. If I can't take shit, man, then follow me, yo. Go with mountain, go down in the shallow and now. Bring me down, chin, I go to the defense for tomorrow. Have you got take a friend now, get one figure up. I'm on the studio. Hey yo, Brooklyn, what up? Yo, lads, hey yo, Atlantis, hey yo, Flatbush, hey yo, hey yo. Some boy yourself got pussy from the day them gone. Wanna bite on the Sharon and come on the dawn. Them gone. See them about tongue and so come and push it down. Them dead dirty nigga with them tears to the gun. Matterhorn see the nigga and rise up his gun. Shake it till it click to back to me and she so send them home. All them a work so we see send them home. You know what we shall do. How do I know protect you? That's why them Matterhorn and big man in the business. And if you know what it is. Hey yo, signal, come near out and far out Matterhorn. Bad man from east and west and north and so get ready and run so. Give guys them a talk and a talk out the glass. Them a go walk out. But man not in that night, Matterhorn not in that night. Them better stay inside and I can't step up with a shot. I said today, you wanna turn the chair, I don't know, but you wanna fuck that cat up here. You know. So what the stage, so we have to stage, so we have to flop a stage, so my brother